Friday to eat is March 19th, and time for this week's Friday Funnies. And this week, St. Patrick's Day has come and gone, but the hangover and/or incarcerations may continue. But the big day of March is coming up tomorrow. It's going to be the first day of spring. And spring conjures up images of spring training and spring cleaning and spring break. So take a break from your cleaning and/or training and enjoy this week's Friday Funnies with idiots I found around the globe. All right, here's our first story, page 1. We have always heard that it's good to have goals. If you want to be a success in life, you have to have goals. And Donna Simpson from New Jersey has a goal, and she is hungry to achieve it. Donna's goal is to weigh 1,000 pounds. She currently tips the scales at about 602 pounds, but she wants to get up to that 1,000 mark just to hold the record. She already holds the record for the world's fattest mom. She won that back in 2007 when she gave birth, when she weighed a mere 530 pounds. But now she wants to bulk up to the 1,000-pound level, and to do so, she has to consume over 12,000 calories a day. You know, that sets her back quite a bit. Her grocery bill is over $800 a week. So to help pay for this, she has opened up her own website where curious people can pay to watch her eat junk food, you know, like Fritos. To me, sounds like hardcore pornography. Thank you very much. I was quite proud of that, although I don't know why. All right, they're still arguing in the House about whether or not they're going to pass this health care thing. And quite honestly, whatever they decide to do, it's going to be wrong anyhow. You know, and I've seen the future of health care and what's going to happen, and it's not pretty. It concerns a guy named Michael Clare, who used to be a dentist in Fall River, Massachusetts. And when he would perform root canal jobs, instead of inserting a stainless steel post into the tooth like you're supposed to, he would use paper clips. Paper clips. And then he would bill Medicaid for the stainless steel post. Well, they finally caught up to him, and upon further investigation, they also found out that he had been using wood putty to fill cavities, and he had built several bridges out of Legos. And now, it is time for a Friday Funnies favorite feature, something we like to call News from Around the World. Our first stop is in Australia, Cairns, Australia, where a homeless man was arrested for shoplifting at a local supermarket. Employees saw him slip some limes into the pockets of his pants and also saw him put a beef tongue in his pants. So they brought him into the office and they said, "Sir, please remove the stolen goods." And he took out 3 limes and a beef tongue. He also took out 3 trays of rump steaks, a couple of onions, and a package of lamb chops. These had to be rather sizable pants. When they asked him why he did it, he said, "It's simple. I'm hungry and I don't have any money." And they said, "Well, what about the beef tongue?" He said, "Well, okay, I'm lonely too." Now let's go halfway across the world to Lincoln, England. Adrian Heath is a dentist in Lincoln, England, and he's got a better scam going than Dr. Paperclip. Apparently, Adrian convinced 4 female patients that he was concerned about the swelling of their glands. And then he convinced them that the best way for him to check on the status of their glands was to fondle their breasts and tweak their nipples. 4 times he did this. This is not only unethical, but it's one of the reasons why the English have never really been known for their dentistry. And now, let's complete our circumnavigation of the globe. That's a big word. Anyhow, it's back to Australia, this time Ipswich in Queensland. Over in Ipswich, a 16-year-old punk kid walked into a convenience store, brandished a knife, and told the clerk behind the counters, "Give me your cash." Well, the clerk ran away, so the kid tried to jimmy open the door of the cash register with his knife, and he couldn't get it open, so he just grabbed a couple of packs of cigarettes and was on his way out the door. But this time, however, the other people in the store realized what was happening and they armed themselves with groceries and canned goods, which they threw at the runaway robber, knocking him down and holding him until police got there. So they were tossing everything from jars of Vegemite to frozen meat pies to cans of corn at this poor kid. Fortunately, nobody threw any condiments, because had they thrown condiments, that would have been assault. Hey, if you want better ones, you're going to have to make them up yourself. That's it for this week's Friday Funnies. Have a wonderful first day of spring and forward these funnies to everybody. See you next week.